What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to day 13 of the Advent Calendar Challenge. Yes, we are back again. If you're sat there wondering, Jack, you look the same as you did yesterday, you'd be correct. Recording 2 episodes back to back. This one is going to be going up on the 13th at midday, may I add. Something that, well, we've not had in the last few days of this series. As always, the box of Coca-Cola Destiny is here with me. I've got to be honest with you, not heard back from Coca-Cola. I'm getting, like 2 weeks on, I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope in the fact that they're ever going to get back to me, the Coca-Cola company. Not that I actually emailed them, I should add, I didn't actually bother to do that in the end. I just hoped they'd find this video. Anyway, I've unboxed this. It's the letter I. Doesn't matter which way up we have it. I mean, it could be a weird shaped H, but I don't think it is. It is an I. It's better than a Q. I think that's what we can say. It's still not an amazing letter, but maybe we can get something good. We need to spin the wheel. I feel like that is the determining factor here. Let's bring it on. It's been pretty bad to us the last few days. Hopefully today it can treat us well. Okay, guys, so here we have it. The wheel returns. It's back again. We've not had an FM17 giveaway rolled yet. I have noted that. I'm going to get to kind of a few days before Christmas, and if we haven't rolled it once, I'm just going to give away a few copies. I'll probably stick a link in the description and also mention it in a video if that happens. But let's give it a whirl today. Maybe the FM17 giveaway can happen today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Let's see. What are we going to get? We are going to get... Oh, it's fallen one off it. £5,000! Where's the money, wheel? Where's the money? Oh dear, this is like... We're on a dry spell of money. £5,000, the letter is I. It's going to be another tough day today. Let's get into Santa Claus FC. Hopefully we can get a better result than we did yesterday. Okay guys, so here we are, back where it all began. Santa Claus FC, we are taking on HJK. I'm not going to forget that team's name in a hurry. If you didn't see the first episode of this series, I don't know how you've ended up here, but go watch it. And, well, today, it's going to be third versus second. A win here would see us go up into second place, which would be great. Unfortunately, as you can see, a lot of the teams have played a few of the games in hand they had on us. As a result, Maraham are actually running away at the top of the table, which I'm not, if I'm being honest, a massive fan of. Anyway, we need to pick a player, don't we? So yesterday it was the letter Q. Today it's the letter I. I believe we have £5,000 if I'm not mistaken. I hope I've remembered that correctly. It wasn't a lot of money, whatever we ended up getting. So yeah, let's hope that we can get something better today. I'm actually looking at it here. The letter I, there's not an abundance of options, is there, if we're being honest? You've got a few players here who are playing for various teams. You've got Idem here playing for Aston Villa. I mean, it doesn't fill me with hope, does it? Benningham, a left back. He's not great, is he? Playing for Morecambe's under 18s. There's got to be someone good, even if they're just available on a free. Let's just look for someone with good finishing. Why not? Does anyone have 13 finishing? Oh, we have a player. He plays for Tranmere and he's 18. He's not very good. This whole theory hasn't worked out that well. What random attribute can I put in instead? Passing. 15 passing, anyone? No one? No one? No one? This guy, Ivan Ivandi. Or Ivan... Needy? I can't do English. I'm not even dyslexic. I suck at reading, apparently. I don't even have an excuse. Right. Are there any other options here? There's this guy, Keaton Isaacson. I mean, he seems okay, I guess. He's currently playing for a team in Finland who aren't in a league because they were probably one of the teams I removed when setting up the league system. You know what? I think we're going to get in this guy. He can play a few different positions, which is useful, I guess. He'll be okay on the bench for us. His last name does begin with the letter I. He's only valued at £95, so we're not using a lot of the money that we were given today. But yeah, we're going to move him in. You'll notice, actually, as well as Isaacson here, the other player we drafted yesterday, which, of course, if you look here, was Quintilia. He doesn't have a nickname. The reason for that being is I've only just uploaded the previous episode. I'll set it tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. So Yanni Letsky actually picked up an injury. He's out for 11 days to 2 weeks, but perhaps worth noting that he's got a suspension anyway, so he still wouldn't be playing. Friesman is back from injury, though, because it has been a long break since the last episode. Where's the guy we just picked up? I can't actually see him. He doesn't stand out against the other players in the team. That's usually not a great sign, is it? So, right, we've got some options now on the bench. We can bring on Friesman from Quintilia. So we've got Santa's little helper, Xhaka, and Elf. It's going to be Santa's little helper that makes way for Isaacson. And other than that, we're kind of at our best team. But we've actually got a few options on the bench now. Look at that. We actually have players on the bench. It's worth noting, actually, Liam Angel back in the side today. He's been absent for a while, has Liam, but he's got a big game today at, well, centre-back. That's a little bit concerning, isn't it, when I say it aloud. I'm tempted to play a no-ho-ho at centre-back, and then can St. Nick play right-back? He can't. Can Liam Jinglebell? No. I might just play Liam Angel out of position, because I actually feel like a ho-ho-ho is probably vital for me to play centre-back today if we're going to have any chance of winning. So I think we'll go with that. We'll go with Isaacson, of course, in that new centre-mid position. He actually looks fairly good. I'm kind of happy that we've got him in. There's definitely worse players around. So he's going to be our box-to-box midfielder, I think. You can see here himself and Victor Elf. Not a lot of difference in ability between these two players when they swap around. So I think we'll go with them this way around. And hopefully we can get a good result today. It's going to be a tricky game against HJK. But we do have our new man, and hopefully he can carry us to victory here. HJK, of course, last time we met them, I think it finished 12-0. And that might be wrong. I might be misremembering it, to be honest. It's the kind of game I don't really want to remember, if I'm being honest. So, Liam Angel playing out of position. Isaacson, please give us a good game today. Please be good for us. Submit team. Henry Candy Kane will take the armband. We are, of course, missing, well, I was about to say a few players. We're missing Yanni Letski. And, well, on the bench, we've got options. We've got players like Ashley Cole now. We can actually afford to almost mix up our team and kind of change things up in the game, which is something we've not been able to do, really, so far. Of course, if you watch yesterday's episode, we were kind of a victim of that in a lot of ways. But we'll see how we get on here. Of course, we're playing HJK. It's a big game for us. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can get a good result here. But I just want a bit of revenge, really. We lost 12-0 to these guys. Now, obviously, we have spent a lot of money from spinning the wheel on players. Although recently, it's been pretty bad, the wheel. You know, we had, well, Griezmann in the not-too-distant past. But other than that, it's been not great. And now it's getting even worse. Ronaldinho Snow is injured. I'm going to bring in, I think, Quintilla. Do I want to bring in Quintilla or Ashley Cole? I'm going to actually bring on Ashley Cole. We'll keep Quintilla, who, of course, we added to the team yesterday, in the side. If you missed yesterday's episode, go watch it. Go find out how we got him. Go watch yesterday's game. But no, we're going to bring in Ashley Cole. Now, Friesman's picked up an injury. What is happening? Right, Quintilla. I mean, I didn't think you were going to be playing in this game, if I'm honest. Not this soon, at least. I mean, Friesman has only stubbed his toe. But at the same time, I've stubbed my toe once, and it blooming hurt. So I'm going to take him off out of pure empathy. I did once break a toe playing football in a warehouse barefooted, but that's a whole other story, and that doesn't really relate to Griezmann stubbing his toe, does it? Looking at it here, unfortunately for us, Maraham have scored. They've got Kelechi Iheanacho playing up front for them. No wonder they're top of the league. They've got like as good a players as we have. As much as we've been adding great players, they've got some good players of their own, haven't they? And now, well, we've got to worry about HJK. They're on the attack. Moutinho. I mean, is that João Moutinho? Please tell me that's not João Moutinho. It's a screamer. It's Thierry. I've never heard of you. But you've just scored a very good goal. I'll give it to you. It was nice. It's the kind of goal where I feel like the home fans kind of just applaud it as it hits the back of the net. He picks up the ball there. We let him run inside. I mean, the two people defending might as well just be like in the stand watching. It's a great finish. The keeper should maybe do better. I'm looking at you, Rudolph. I'm looking at you. We're 1-0 down. We lost yesterday. It's not going great, is it? I had so much faith in the boys. I had so much hope going into this. They've got so many good players, the teams in this division. They've got players like Kennedy, Iheanacho. I'm a bit annoyed. I wish I could get some of those players instead of having Nick Shawnery and Liam Angel playing either fullback position for us. I feel like that's been the fundamental problem here. I mean, the silver lining here is at half-time, it's only 1-0. And, well, when we lost 12-0 previously, it's a sign of improvement, I guess. Although I think in that game, it was only only 3-0 at half-time. So, I mean, hopefully it's not going to go that far south again today. But we could do with improving if we can. And improving from kickoff would be good, as I thought Moutinho was going to score again. I thought he was going to get two kind of goals that would have been fairly tidy finishes. Unfortunately for us, that time at least, it does go wide of the mark. So, what, with 40 minutes remaining, we're hoping for an improvement. I don't really have the subs to change a game, unfortunately. Maybe we should go on attacking. That's what I'm now thinking. You know, a bit more attacking, a bit more aggressive. Higher tempo, I think. Exploit the middle. We're playing a very narrow system, so to not exploit the middle in a game where we're not doing that great, probably a problem. So we'll change that there. I've got one sub left. Looking at the options, we've got Santa's little helper. I guess I could bring him on. Victor Elf has had a very poor game at left centre mid. So we'll take him off. We'll make our last change there. Hopefully we don't have any more injuries or we're going to have some problems. Anyway, Taiwo, oh my gosh, he's hit the woodwork. And then Tanaka scores. I mean, it's quite a good goal if we're being honest. I kind of have to hold my hands up. I feel like the initial free kick deserved the follow-up to go in. It's a free kick here by Taiwo. He just smashes it, hits the woodwork. And it feels very kind. I actually thought for a second Rudolph was going to get to it. He probably should have got to it, actually, looking at it. The photographers, they're not really pointing at the action there, are they, behind the goal? If you missed that, go watch it. I didn't notice it quick enough, but they're just kind of looking at me in the technical area. I know I'm looking fantastic in my red and green suit in game, but come on now. Look at what's going on the pitch. We've been awful today. I was about to say Liam Angel hasn't played that bad. He's not played bad compared to Ano Ho 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 and St. Nick. And now, well, Ano Ho 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 has suddenly improved. So actually, now he does look like he's not played very well, Liam Angel. It's almost as if you shouldn't play a left back at right back, isn't it? I mean, we've only conceded 2, I guess, but it's just such an underwhelming game in the sense we've not created anything. We've not scored anything. We've not really looked particularly threatening. It's like we've just turned up. You know, it's one of those constellations where it's like, well, you tried, but we didn't really try. We just turned up and then sat there not trying. I'll tell the boys they're unlucky. It's a complete lie. We were awful. Cups actually leapfrog us now. You can see a lot of the teams have now played an even amount of games. 4th still isn't that bad, I guess. Hopefully we can improve a little bit more. But with a few of the teams ahead of us with games in hand, it's going to be tricky. Obviously, it has been a little while since the previous set of matches. If we just look here, you can see the last time we were here was just under a month ago. It was about 20 days ago. So just to have a quick recap of the transfers going on in the division, just so you can see them if there's any new ones. You can see them here. Iheanacho signed for 31 million. Alessio Romagnoli signed for SJK for £35 million. Theo Walcott signed for HIFK. These teams are not messing around with the money, are they? There's some pretty decent additions there. Players like Nuri Sahin as well, kind of going under the radar. There's probably some more here that I'm not really noticing. I'll give you a chance here to just pause and have a look at all the different players coming in. But there's some fairly strong ones here. They're a bit better than some of the players we've been picking up as of late. And considering we started as an amateur team, I feel like we have quite a lot of catching up, I guess, still to do here. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up today's episode from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed as always. If you have, leave a like. It's super appreciated. If you've got any comments, we need nickname suggestions. I might obviously need some for... Where is he? Where is the man? Isaacson. If you've got any suggestions, get them in. Obviously, Quintilia, leave your suggestions for his nickname on yesterday's video. Yeah, that's right. Yesterday's video that I've recorded today at the same time as I record this. This is all very confusing, isn't it, with the timelines? Anyway, let's end things there. Thank you for watching, as I already said. If you've got any comments, leave them down below. And other than that, here's me, Jack. I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 14 of the Advent Calendar Challenge. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.